Welcome back to Factorio, ladies and gentlemen. In this episode, we're going to keep building the factory. Last two episodes were mainly about securing our borders and increasing the throughput of iron. This one is going to be more about actually getting stuff. Getting the stuff we want to get. So, I'm going to continue on the research path. There's a couple things I already know of. Actually not. Okay, let's do that. This is the most, progressing technology. I don't know if we'll make low-density structures this episode, but it's definitely something that we will eventually need. But I want to start just making new stuff, going back to actual factory building. Some materials that I want to start making are train tracks, cement, possibly a factory that makes robots. I don't think we have one yet. But before we do that, I am going to fix the sulfur here. So, and by fix I mean just completely move. So, let me delete most of it. Delete those. Delete everything related to it. So the gas and the water lines are here. So I will delete that, and then remake them in a good way. Did that connect? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's it. That stays because that's the heavy oil. However, now we still need and want sulfur, so we gotta remake it. Let me dump some of this first. I'll just go up from here. I think there's some space. There's actually a turret above me that we no longer need anymore because we're securing our borders. Of course, when you have really secure borders, you have, this sense of security inside your borders, which could be a problem if fighters actually did get in, but... So I'll delete these by hand since they have ammo, and then we can delete all this. I do like that there's a radar here, so maybe I'll keep a radar somewhere if I can, tuck it in somewhere that's, like that. So it's not in the path. I could probably remove some of these small poles. Oh. Can we do both? No. Maybe like that. And then, of course, because I'm particular, I kind of want it to go like this. Oops. And then one more. Wait, where'd you go? No. And I guess we'll get rid of that too. Oh. Well, this needs power. So yeah, so in here could be the sulfur. We had two of them. Two plants. So, oops, I didn't mean to build one. Let's try to do that again. Hopefully we can fit it in. If we have to go up with it, that's fine. We may not have room in here to do it that way. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do it like this. Let's see that. Okay, it's actually pretty easy because it's only outputting. It's only fluids inputted. So yeah, like this. And then this could be expanded up if we needed to, but I'll use yellow belts. Okay, so this was the sulfur line right here. This is actually nothing. Should we just delete it? It's gonna, I mean, possibly we'll use it, like in the way distant future, but it's essentially nothing right now. So, kind of to explain my rationale, I mean, I like to keep the bus, whatever the bus is. So, this line right here, this one is the green circuit line. And even back here to the left, it's still the green circuit line, even though there's no green circuits there. And the reason I like doing that is because eventually I might want to... okay, I just realized we have a problem here with this radar. I have to move the radar. Eventually I might change green circuits entirely and make them coming in on a train. And maybe the train drops them off way over here, someplace that we haven't built yet. That's the kind of thing. Alright, so this one on the right is gas. Is our power broken? Oh, our power is broken to the south. Okay, that should fix it. And then this one's water, so how are we going to get that in? Hmm. Here we go. Alright, so that should be making sulfur. Honestly, could probably be... It could probably just be fine on one belt, but I'll balance it. Just to balance it. You know, this is interesting. I don't... So this... Oops. This is what I normally do for balancer, but... The other one would have worked too. Alright, so there's the sulfur. Empty some stuff. We could empty the sulfur out here. Here we go. We actually have some iron in our hand for some reason. Wow, this is like nothing is really being used very much right now. It's probably like once the belt factory backs up, then it may not need much. So what else could we do? I mean, we could expand. So this is one idea. We have the mall right here. We could expand it. As in, bring more resources into it. Problem with that is some of those resources that we would want to bring into it are to the right, down further on the bus, so that's not really a problem. We just need to, like, make sure we, have a way to bring it back. So what am I saying? The other thing is that we may not have room. It was just too wide. But that's where the tip comes in that we got from YouTube about we could really do what we were already doing here, but only use resources on half the belts. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. It's just a lot of rework. But if we did that, it could be a really organized and nice mall. So maybe I could just keep the buildings the same. We'll upgrade them first off. And then destroy all the belts and like just redo the belts. And then hopefully that'll possibly make room to bring in other resources. Maybe? I don't know. Does that seem like a plan? It at least seems like something that could become a plan. So let's try for it. Once I finish reloading everything. Okay, new research. Let's go ahead and do the cargo size. I don't know if that affects anything currently, but ooh, or the new science, or ooh man, logistic robots. This is pretty huge. Oh really? So we don't even have RoboPort. Yeah, we definitely need this. Logistics robots. Oh shoot, I have tons of wood. You know what you could do with wood is, if we still have the line that leads out to... Hold on, let me get some stone brick. Sorry, I know I'm like really just jumping from one thing to thing, being very distracted, but I'm kind of in the mood to just do what I want to do. Okay, that's good. We're finishing up this coal. This copper's getting finished up. Could belt balance that. Destroy the pistol that we don't want or need. Destroy this. Anyway, I came over here to say that if you have extra wood, you could just dump it over here. I really didn't need to do a stack inserter, but... And basically it'll just burn it up. It's kind of like, let me just check to make sure these are still working. Oh! Well, yeah, a lot of these are blueprints, but... I guess I'll destroy them. And replace it with long poles. So these will work. They basically work when... at night, I guess. When the accumulators would be the ones discharging, it would instead burn the fuel. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. So let's go work on the mall. By the way, I'm going to change this to be an input priority, so we can get this mined out quicker. Okay. Here we are. This is going to be a little messy because it's going to be a lot of inventory management. But I think we just got to jump in. So here we go. We have the bots to help us. Since these belts are full of things, it's going to take a while. I'm also going to watch the power. So I don't necessarily want to break the power if we don't need to. So maybe I could do something like that. That should help. Alright, now I'm just going to go AFK. Yeah, I guess we want to do it over here too. Oh, not the military science though. We could even do it one-sided. Right now it's like a path with two sides. Which seems like the more efficient way to do it, but... Man, this is going to take forever. Maybe I could just walk around and hold F. Does that help? And then eventually I'll, like, my inventory will fill up, possibly, and if it does, I can walk around and try to dump spare resources in different areas. Some of the bots just ran out of juice. Alright, we've filled that resource. Let's do some mining productivity. This one is also probably a long one, but probably pretty helpful. Just waiting for my inventory to get filled without... Oh, there it goes. Haven't checked on it in a while. So we got a lot of steel, green circuits. Oh, look, we got logistics. Oh man, this is a whole nother aspect of the game. It's really, really cool though. Turning off personal will stop logistic robots from bringing requested items. Oh shoot, yeah, I gotta empty this so these guys can actually do their job. Maybe this whole area should just be robots. I mean, we have logistics robots. We could probably set it up. Although I think if they're limited right now. There's like some technology we don't quite have yet. I forget what it is. Maybe like requester boxes or something. Yeah, this is a mess. What was I thinking? So sometimes I do this where I just literally have like a different box for each item. It works really well, especially when you get logistic robots. Fish. There's the fish box. Super important box. Well, this is the game right here, guys. That's, by the way, that's what I do when I try to get rid of something. Completely. It's like the only way I know how to get rid of it. Oh, they're kind of done. Well, they're done with what they can reach. Okay, now let's walk over here and pick up more stuff. Look at the battery though. That's the real story. The bot's batteries. No. Need more solar panels. I think I'm going to end up destroying this entire place. Let me see what type of technology I have. All I have is passive provider chest and a storage chest. What does that mean? So that means I can request things and the robots will bring it to me. Storage chest? Long-term storage for the logistics network. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think this works. I get a little confused with what's the difference between passive and storage chest. I guess if you're building something from an assembler, you would put it into a passive provider chest. But if you're just making an area that is going to take the trash that you mark, I think it would take it to the storage. But we'll kind of experiment. Okay, I'm just going to clear this out. Oh, not that one. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, I'm doing it. I know, it looks crazy. And it is. I should really pick up these storage chests manually. Okay. Let me go up here. Oh my god, this is crazy. It's like a sorting game. So what's going to happen is these are all going to become storage chests eventually. Whew. It's hard. I was trying to somewhat make it a system and like group things together, but I feel like the system is kind of lost already. Alright, we're getting it. Down. Boom, boom, boom. It's crazy, right? It is pretty nuts. Where's the walls? Okay, let me put the walls over here. Okay, I'm just organizing a little more. Ow. Alright, let's help him out. Alright guys, you're finally done. Just come on home. Yep. Slowly but surely. Okay. Alright, now we'll slowly recharge our batteries. Power. So you can see I keep shifting things around. But I think it's for the best. Substations. Boxes. This is crazy. Alright, it's somewhat organized. Probably more work to be done, but... Wow, okay, cool. Yeah, let's move these. Alright, I gotta stop myself or I'll do this all day. Just literally move things around all day. So... Passive provider. So we can't actually request things. Ah, man. Hmm. Can we, like, move... So let's use the boxes as a guide. Alright? If this is going to be our mall, we don't have to follow this path here. I mean, we could... you can delete the path. Just because we know we're going to use a different format. Now, we want to make a bunch of stuff. So what are some items that we know we're going to need? Right? I mean, we're going to need all this for sure. Probably stone brick. But I want to make tracks too, so that's like stone, like actual stone. I think cement takes actual iron. Is iron up here? Depends on how extensive we want this thing. I don't think we need to make like electronics and batteries and stuff. But for the defenses... Oh wait, this doesn't require batteries. Ugh, do we really want batteries over here? That seems kind of hectic. And engines. I'm also worried about just redoing this without seeing much benefit, but at the same time, I just want to get going, you know? 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're doing half belts, so we might as well look for one more. If we make cement, it takes Iron, yeah, iron, stone, brick. Stone, grenades. Shoot, I'm stuck here. Let's just walk around and see. Maybe batteries is the answer. But if we do batteries, then do we also do engines? Ooh, yeah. See, that's the thing. If we did batteries, we could make accumulators and laser turrets. So engines are right here, but we could actually, like, split them and have them go both ways. Oh, we don't have any of those. And same for batteries, right? They can also be split. So this is where we kind of broke our rule. Where we have black. We have black. Shoot, yeah, we did break our rule. Well, Let me take this over and keep thinking about it. Yeah, it's crazy that this is like the episode is basically over. Let's just try it. If we did, I guess the easiest way to do it would be like bring it over really quickly. Like that. That way we're only encroaching a tiny bit. Something like this. So what we're talking about is batteries and engines. Right? Do we even have engines in here? Here's one. Which means there's 11 chests. Ugh. 11 belts. Ugh. So is there another one we can make 12? So the reason I'm trying to make 12 is because that's 6 belts. Sulfur? No. Coal? Maybe coal. Because coal is used for grenades. But would it be used for, like, explosives? How do you make explosives? Yeah, but that's also sulfur. uh, it's gonna be a lot of things. Maybe electric engines could be a 12th item. Ooh, I kind of like that because then you make flying robot frame, and that would make the robots. So then we can have the robots in the same area. All right, so we're getting pretty ambitious here. But let's do it. And they can be on the same belt as... Ooh, or can they? This is where things get interesting. So when I was making electric robots, electric engines, I put them over here. I put them on the same belt as regular engines. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's easily fixable. I mean, we should just put it on another space that we haven't used yet. So instead, I'll just change that and won't have them there anymore. So this is going to continue as the engine belt, and then the electric engine belt will be down here. And it needs to be, I think, this third one. We're sure that's not used for anything else. Yeah, doesn't look like it. So this really needs to be a splitter here. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, you know what else? We could set up our hot bars a lot better. I just realized that there's like more than just two. We've basically only been using two. Be nice to make some Mark II battery packs. So now that we did that, I'm gonna make it so that the engines are on both sides of the belt. Oh. How do we do that? Well, there's a lot of ways, but I guess one way is like this. Alright, here's another thing that can be destroyed. Oops. Another thing that can be destroyed. I don't think we're going to use processing units in the logistics area quite yet. And we're not going to do explosives, we're not going to do sulfur, we're not going to do coal. Oops. Okay, wait. Yeah. All right, so we have 12 items that we're going to set up, and we're going to try to make it work. It'll be interesting. I'm going to delete this because I'm not exactly sure how I want to bring it in yet. I'm going to pair it with something, but all good. I mean, we'll figure it out. Just it's going to take time, and totally don't mind taking my time. I like doing that in this game, especially when I'm at a point where I feel very safe and defended, which we are. I don't even think anything is damaged this game, or this episode. So that's awesome. So yeah, we'll keep going on the next one, and next episode we'll be working on this area. So stay tuned for that.